Hi Aquarius, this is Crystal Rose, the Comfy Soul, and I'm here to do your reading. So I'm going to start with the Light Seers Tarot, and I'm going to finish with the Power Animal deck to give you some advice by Stephen Farmer. There will be links in the description down below if you'd like to purchase those. And for now, let's get started on your story, and I will pull apart different people and situations from there as I see fit. Let's get cracking. All right. I feel like you're waiting for someone to make a decision towards you, and you're staying balanced while you're waiting for this. At the same time, I also feel like there's an opportunity for you to be seen as a much bigger energy than they are currently, the way they're showing up in your life. I think you're manifesting someone who, well, hold on, let me keep on, yeah, definite message of authority. Someone who makes you feel safe, someone who takes charge, someone who allows you to be less of the alpha that you usually are, and you can just fall into their arms and be. And I feel like you're waiting for this person to make that choice, and they haven't necessarily chosen to commit on that level, even though they've been around. Yes. I also see that you have an option to go in another direction with you. You might even have taken on another lover. I don't know why I said it that way. This feels very Bridgerton of me. It feels like you might be entertaining somebody else or allowing some other form of passion, or maybe you have an open marriage or relationship where someone else is part of your home, part of your friendship, part of your bed, and this is something where the other person steps away. It's like this, that's like you play tag team or something. Let me keep going. That was a lot. Yeah, there's something changing here. We're getting closure. You're getting closure. I think that you are willing to trust your intuition and just let go and entertain the idea of a third party, or entertain the idea of this person really committing. Either way, you're good. Like, you've come to the conclusion that would be great if this person steps up, and I see them making an effort, but if they don't fully step up there, well, at least I have the right community around me, and I still have an awesome lover, and I'm still adventurous, and I'm still fiery and passionate. And so you're in a really balanced place. Even though that all sounds pretty chaotic, it's not. You've got this under control. You're in a balanced place where you're taking charge and waiting to see if this person's going to step up. Let me look at the situation between you two. Yeah, there's some nurturing going on back and forth between the both of you, but mainly you guys trusting your intuition. So I feel like you know you're in the right place, and I feel like this person is getting the message of what they need to be doing. They're getting the message to nurture you back more, right? Okay, let's look at this other person for a minute. I feel like a little bit of trepidation, like they're kind of hesitant to share their vulnerability, to open up fully. Yeah, they're intimidated by you. That's the trepidation. They're intimidated by you. It's like their whole world changed when they saw you. You were the world. And as your world started moving, they flowed with your world and they went along with it. But it's like they got sucked into a wormhole, and on some level were resistant to losing the old part of themselves and just kind of leaving the old story behind. They love you. They're intimidated by you. I think they didn't have the confidence and they felt less than. And now that they're stepping up into seeing you as this really amazing angelic person who is their whole world, who knows who they are, who will take any challenge and nail it like to completely. I feel that this is shit or get off the pot time. So this person is coming to make it right with you. So whether you ditch them, divorce them, gave them an ultimatum, whatever, they want to step up and make it right, because truly I feel like they love you so much. Ace of Cups. They want to pour out all their love onto you. And I feel like that was something that you knew was there. But you've also been the one taking charge and like taking care of them and providing the home, the money, the space. Like you were kind of like, I'm seeing like a Tiny Tim image, like nurturing the person hobbling along with the crutch, right? Like they were poor me and you scooped them up. And I think that you want them to come out of poor me and step up into a strong partner who allows you to, you know, collapse a little bit here and there without you having to do it by yourself. Someone who picks you up without you having to pick yourself up. Does that make sense? So you've put a lot into this. You don't want to let it go because you put a lot of time, energy, effort, emotion, money. This has been quite a money-filled adventure for you, or money-sucking adventure, rather. This person is losing you and they know it, and they know that they have to let go of the old version of themselves, and that's something that's blowing their fucking mind. Like they have to admit that they're willing to do anything to stay with and be with you, and that's not something that I think they were willing to admit to themselves before. I think before they left themselves an out saying, I'm awesome and I can be and go and do anything and I can take off at any time and I'm just going to be single and do me. And you always knew that they left themselves an out, and you're like, okay, now I want a real commitment. And they're like, oh shit, it has come down and I've got to shed my skin and be a soulful, more committed version of myself because it's judgment time, baby. And all of their spirit knows that this is the right thing to do, is to commit to you on a deeper level. And they really hope that they're making the right decision by doing this. They are scared of making the wrong decision, but they are very much hoping that they're seeing this correctly and that you are their guiding star, that you're everything, that this is how it's supposed to go, right? All right, let me get you guys some advice. Let's go to the animal deck. And, woo, there it is. There's one for you. All right, there's the rabbit. You might be out there getting your bang on. I'm so sorry. All I heard was bang, bang, bang when I saw the rabbit. That's all I heard. I'm so sorry. You might be getting it on, and you might have options, and passion might be throwing itself at you, and I feel like this was something that you deserve. And now you're just looking to see who's going to commit to that. You're feeling like you're on top of the world and you deserve shit. Your creativity's at its peak. You could be starting a new business. This could be a job that you've begun. You could be getting a promotion. You might be, I really feel like some of you just got a promotion and that made you realize that you don't necessarily need this other person to like help you or take care of things. Like if they were a maid, you don't need a maid. You can hire a maid, that kind of stuff. So you're willing to walk away and do what makes you happy and feel fulfilled. You want passion. You want a lover. You want someone who's going to be hot to trot. I've never said that. I don't know where any of this shit's coming from. All right. Hot to trot. Like, what am I, a golden girl? Okay, so I feel very Sophia right now. This person is finding a different way to provide to you. They understand that you have provided to them in the form of abundance, but also like you were just there to take care of them and give them a roof over their head or whatever. You were also everything. You're literally everything. And I think that this person just didn't think they had enough as compared to what you had available, what you had, resources, heart to share. I feel like they just didn't feel they had enough. And I think now that they realize I can be grateful. I do have enough. I have a lot and I have a lot to give. And so I think that they were afraid to share before. And they they didn't want to share money, and they didn't want to share their heart, and they didn't want to change. They don't want to rock the boat is what I'm hearing. They don't want to change anything from the time they first met you. But now they're realizing that there will always be enough. There will always be more to give. More will always come. Like, it's okay to go with the flow and do this, right? Yeah. So they're forgiving themselves for holding back. They're forgiving things that have happened to them in their past. They're forgiving themselves so much and following their intuition and going with the flow. I've been seeing a lot of iguanas the last week. So if you see iguanas, that might be a symbol for you. Real iguanas, online iguanas, the word iguana. Someone says lizard or reptile, or you dream about things. I had a dream a few days back of someone tossing a yellow, there was like a yellow lizard on my neck, and I grabbed it and I kind of threw it, and this person caught it and they threw it right back on my neck. Like, this person doesn't want to go anywhere. Okay. But they have to show up different for you, less needy and codependent and scared and fearful, and stay committed to the adventure rather than leaving themselves out. Okay. And how is that going to work for you? Yes. You've learned the lessons. You're going to wait to see how you're not going to burn all the bridges down, and you're going to wait to see if they come forward. So you are showing up as the peaceful dove, waiting for them to have the opportunity to make things right. And you see them doing it slowly and surely. And you're also the coyote, the wise fool, who's going to work with it and, come out of working on this and know that I see you packing like all kinds of people and food into your den. Like, you want to make sure that you have what you need and everything's there and the people stay. And at the same time, you realize now these cubs are growing and they're going to leave the den. And then how much you watch them or how much you let them go is part of the adventure. So yes, be the mama over them, and at the same time, let them be them and let them go. And if they come back, they were yours, right? All right. I'm going to pull one more just for the situation as a whole, because I feel like you guys are doing a good job of working well together, and I want to see how this is meshing together. That's beautiful. See, I said working together, right? Beaver, productiveness, go ahead and do it. So yes, the two of you are working at this diligently. And whether you know that or not, they are definitely headed in your direction with equality and equal amount of work like you've put in. This is for the right reason. This is going in the right direction. They're working towards you without just accepting that you're going to do all the work. It's more even. I'm happy for you. Continue to watch this unfold. Continue to share from your heart, and you will see this person love you so much more. Also, I really love your boundary and how you're kind of pulling yourself back and making sure that you don't overgive, and that you have someone who is catering to you and your needs, and kind of taking charge and telling you, you know what, babe, I got this. Let me handle this one. That's sexy, right? You don't want to be the boss all the time. But when you have to, you do. And it's nice when they allow you to do that, right? It's nice to not be, told what to do either. All right. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing and sharing the channel. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Okay? Bye.